The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And they'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And they'll get it
all game. If you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
Play action. May.
Give a chance to win. You fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
And he'll go out.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
And
to throw, it's May. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
And he back deep is Tyreek Hill. And this one's out of bounds.
They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And that is it. Sweep now here in Miami.
Here's Tua. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe.
And he gets downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And he wins.
And they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him
scoring here. Long way to go, but you're right. That's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where they played
their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
Tua sets up to pass it.
He's going to get that to his... From the gun, a run with Mostert.
He'll get it. Times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, that one wasn't successful. But don't expect them to back away from attacking all game.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he edges forward.
To just a couple on first down.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And he'll be... Tua going to throw.
Able to find the open man.
Now Tua.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he'll take this into
on the year.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he's going to be stuck.
Touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
And that one's
hugging it to your body and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on
1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. And incomplete, a drop.
From the gun, it's Stevenson.
And he's correct.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted
for their next drive.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
And a very... Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this one's wise way up. Not that time. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Juwan.
These guys really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And all the way in. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And able to get them an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see.
He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And he'll get it up to the going to the air. Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. And he will go down.
The football, the only place he ended up, down on the ground.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
He'll be tackled 3rd and 9. On play action, here's Tua.
He had a winning situation. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And he gets this up across.
A touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after.
Fights through and now a crease. And he'll be
trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play. And that battle just about every time.
They set up the screen for Stevenson.
Oh, look at the juke. And they're able to work it.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown.
And just shutting him off there.
And still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down. They'll set up to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside.
Somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And this will be
great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And he will take it in. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to be fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust this.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And able to get this one.
That's often the end result.
Looking to throw. May. Throw right side.
They'll throw now on the final play.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Nick Needham picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. The lane opens here. He's past
takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles. Remember in that first half, good through the air in that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways.
Mostert hit, and he drops the ball.
Wow.
Over. Looking to pass. Tua.
Pass taken in. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he's going for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. Not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop.
He'll look to throw.
Tyreek Hill's got another one.
Throwing again on second down. Tua. He'll let this go for the end zone. A dive, and he's got it for him. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because bigger errors.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And he's brought down at the...
Here's May. He's got his target.
Did well and picked up the first down.
And he'll be to 2nd and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun.
And he's across midfield.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And
that was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a find him.
They'll throw with May. They'll find out. They go play action now. May.
Open man here.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And power running.
On second down, here's Gibson again.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And not willing. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He'll work his way up.
Here's Tua. his throw. It'll be 3rd and 6. And he goes down. So he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch signaled for. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. May now off the bootleg. And that would get on there. The leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get this to his tight. Tua going to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he takes this one back in. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 3rd. Memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. Back to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete.
Catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. Keep firing.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And nothing much but
Call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going. Stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And he now Tua.
short throw to Smith.
Tua.
And that will be it.
Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
The kick by Sanders.
Corner, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback. Not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to...
Up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up 9. The DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way. When they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to them. It's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
He gets away from one. That'll go as a punt. They'll look to throw.
To Henry.
And they work this
to 10 now.
Back to throw.
Open man is Osborne.
He takes it across for the touchdown. And
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And now here's Tua.
Short throw to Smith. And he'll get this up.
Sink. Stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that, that could finish things off for him. Back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This is caught by Waddle.
And he goes down, but not.
Throwing Tua.
And that is it. Guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
On the throw, let him. Now Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is enters. And that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the two.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well. And they free kick it from the 20 now.
And that's going to skip.
One final try for Tagovailoa. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.